Today it's time to do a highlighter declutter. I have a lot of highlighters, and as you can see, there's two boxes here. I have high-end and drugstore, and yeah, we're gonna do a highlighter declutter, see what we're gonna keep, see what we're gonna get rid of. I guess let's get started. Let's have a coffee. I got these cups off of Amazon. I'm gonna try link them down below, but they're glass and it comes with 4 glass straws and 2 metal ones. And you can also use them at a high temperature for hot and low temperature for cold. So that's why I love this. And let's have some iced coffee and get into the decluttering. These are all the highlighters we're gonna go through. So let's get started and see what we're gonna declutter. So let's start with this Catrice one. This is from the drugstore. And this is the Catrice More Than Glow highlighter. And I got mine in the shade Supreme Rose Beam. Let me swatch it for you. It's really pretty, very nice and affordable. And this is a very nice intense highlighter. And this reminds me of Rare Beauty. So I actually really love this one from the drugstore. And this one is going to stay with me. I won't get rid of it. So everything that I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna put it in this container here. Next one I have by Tower 28, and this is the Tower 28 Super Dew No Shade highlighter. So basically this is kind of like a Vaseline type of highlighter. It gives you that no makeup type of look. So you can see that it just adds a gloss on your cheek, and that's about it. I like it. I love Tower 28 products. I'm keeping it because it's just kind of an interesting formula. I wonder if you can put this on your lips as well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. It's nothing that I'm going to be repurchasing when I'm done because it's basically Vaseline, but I won't get rid of it. I will still keep it. Here is a very old product in my collection. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator. And this is a product that I believe I've had since the beginning of my YouTube channel. You can see how much I've used it. It's a wonderful product to have from the drugstore. So if you can pick it up, I would. This is something I would probably want to repurchase. If I look closely, you can see this one right here has a little bit specks of glitter, but very, very fine. But if you swirl your brush into the whole thing, you get this nice, beautiful highlighter. Great to apply it for the inner corner of your eye as well. But I think I'm gonna declutter this one because it's quite old in my collection, and it's really pretty though. Look at that. But yeah, I'm gonna declutter this guy, and not because it's bad, because it's really old. But this is something I recommend from the drugstore. This is one by Morphe. This is the Morphe High Impact Highlighter in the shade Lit. And this is a very yellow highlighter. I don't know why I purchased this. You can see how yellow it is, what I was thinking. I guess when I bought it, I didn't know much about highlighters, but this has a yellow undertone, and this would be good for like an eye topper or inner corner of your eye or highlighting your brow bone. But to put it on the cheek, I think it looks quite yellow, so I will have to declutter this guy. Another great one from the drugstore that I recommend. This is the Revlon Skin Lights in the shade 201 Daybreak Glimmer. It is so beautiful. I love this shade. It's not too yellow, it's not too light. It's very lightweight on the skin, and it gives it that nice glass skin effect. Again, you can use them on your high points of your face or in the inner corner of your eyes. This is very pretty. You can see the difference in this is less yellow than this, but it's also not white, so it's just a perfect shade, champagne shade. Definitely keeping this one, and if you guys can grab this from the drugstore, I would. It's a great highlighter. Now here is one by Physicians Formula. I love Physician Formulas, especially the bronzers and blushes. They're very pretty. This is in the shade Muru Muru Butter Highlighter. It's quite pink, so there's nothing wrong with the highlighter. It's just that it has this very pink, grayish purple effect. You can see it changes colors depending on how the light hits it. So you can see more purple pink here, more light here. A very interesting formula. It's very soft. Again, for the cheek, I think that it's just too pink, which is my fault from forgetting that. But yeah, I'm going to declutter this one. It's just not for my skin tone. And Rare Beauty highlighter. I love Rare Beauty. This is the highlighter in the shade Enlighten. Definitely keeping this guy. It is, you can see that I already have a small dent in here. This is very intense. It's very lightweight. It doesn't have any glitter in it. Just provides that nice, beautiful highlight to the skin. Again, I love highlighters that provide that glass effect and there's no chunky glitters in them. And this is one of them. So this one I will keep. Another amazing one from the drugstore, the Milani one. This is the Milani Baked Highlighter in the shade 110 Dolce Perla. Beautiful packaging, and I think this is made in Italy. So this is from the drugstore and made in Italy. It has kind of the same packaging as M Cosmetics blushes, but I think this is a baked product. This is a wonderful highlighter. You can't go wrong with it. If I were to pick one from the drugstore, this is the one I would go with. It looks like there's little pearlescence in it, but it transfers on the skin without showing any type of glitter, which I love. It's not as white and light as the Rare Beauty. It's not yellow. It has a little pink undertone, but it's just perfection. Perfect for the cheeks. So this is staying. Another great highlighter from the drugstore, wow, I have a lot from the drugstore, is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. And I got mine in the shade 100 Molten Gold. So let's see, it looks quite, it's very soft to the touch. It looks quite gold and yellow. It's quite pretty though. So you can see the different shades in like light, more pink, more gold. I'm gonna keep this one for now because it's pretty new in my collection and it does transfer very nice. Like when you blend it, it looks pretty. It's very gold looking on the finger, but I think when you just blend it into the skin, it gives it a nice highlight. I just love it. So yeah, I'm keeping this one for now too. Again, I don't know what I was thinking with this one. All these yellow highlighters. This is the KVD Metal Crush highlighter in the shade Gravitron. I think I picked this one up because it was on sale and I've never tried anything by KVD, but this is very I don't know, yellow, and it shifts. It's like a perfect shade for the eye. It has all this shift from yellow to pink. You can see right there, some pink. It's beautiful, but I don't think you can use this on the eye. And I don't know if I want to put this on my cheek. It looks like it has some glitters in it. So for like very tiny glitters, I think for that reason, I'm going to declutter this. And I don't like this yellow when I look at a highlighter. So this is going to go away. Here's another beautiful one by Essence. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I got mine in the shade 10, Be My Highlight. And again, it has this dome shape. It's very dark looking when you look at it like this, but look how beautiful it transfers on the skin. I think it's just so beautiful. This is another favorite from the drugstore. It's a little bit more, not as intense as my other highlighters. And you can see that there's no glitters at all. And it's just very natural looking. So definitely this is a keeper. This is probably the most affordable you can get from the drugstore. Essence is a really good affordable brand. And they have some really great products. And the products that look in this packaging, those are the ones that I love the most. So I'm keeping it. A super expensive, the most littlest highlighter in my collection, Lila B. This is in the shade Be Enchanting. It's a very little small product, but one of the heaviest out of them all. And it opens up like this, and it's a beautiful, beautiful cream product. So this is more of a cream highlighter, and it's very lightweight, very natural. It has the perfect shade amount. I just love it. I don't think it's worth the money. I don't even know if they still make it or if they still have it, but I got this on sale, and I think it's still on sale from the Sephora website if you want to check it out. But definitely paying full price for this. I know they're very expensive brand. I would not pay full price because you go through it quite fast, but it's a great, great product. I love this highlighter, and I love the packaging. It's so cute, so I'm keeping it. Here's another one. This is the MAC one, the only MAC highlighter I have. And this is the Beaming Blush Extra Dimension Skin Finish. So I think this is more of, you put your blush on, and then you kind of add this on the high points. So it's more, it has more of a shift to it, like from kind of yellow to pink. You can see in the pen here more pink and then more yellow. Very interesting formula, so I'm gonna keep it. I love MAC products, and this is my only MAC highlighter, so definitely keeping this one. Here's a highlighter that I got from Amazon. This is Catkin, and it's more of a blush type of highlighter, so you would use this as a blush, as an orangey blush that has a nice highlighter to it. I don't know, do I want to keep this? I think I'm going to declutter this. It looks a little bit like, it looks pretty. It's not powdery or anything. Yeah, I'm going to declutter it. I have enough highlighters that I love more, so I haven't used this one much, so I'm going to declutter this one. And my beautiful Makeup by Mario highlighter. This is in the shade Pearl. This is the Soft Glow highlighter, and look at this shade. This shade is just perfection. I just love it. It's a great highlighter. There's no glitters in it. It's just so natural looking. It blends nicely with the skin and with your foundation. I am loving this highlighter, so I'm keeping it. And this is one by Wet n Wild in the shade Air. Like, very interesting packaging. Let's see if we should keep it. You can see the beautiful design in it, but I can see glitters in it already. So let's see. It actually looks so pretty on the hand. Do I want to keep this? No, I don't think I'm gonna keep it. It looks really, really pretty, but I already have so many highlighters that I'm keeping. I don't need to still add this to my collection, and I'm gonna declutter this one, unfortunately. It's an okay formula, not that bad when it comes to glitters, but I already have this formula in my Rare Beauty one, so I'm gonna declutter it. Let's move on to one that has been the first Too Faced product in my collection, and this one came in a BoxyCharm. This is the Too Faced Fancy Pink Diamond. I was so excited when I first got it. You push this button and you open it kind of like a diamond box, like a jewelry box. And the product, it's okay. Now it's been in my collection for a while. It looks beautiful. It's not chunky or anything, but it's quite old and I haven't used it for a while, and I don't even know if they make this anymore. So for that reason, I'm gonna declutter it. This one, I don't know why I bought this one. This is the Marc Jacobs Tantalized Dewdrops. This is like so old, I think. Let's see. Like, look at that, how it comes out. Ugh, so gross. And I don't know why I bought this, for what reason. Maybe to use it as a bronzer or whatever, but I bought it because it was on sale at TJ Maxx, and it's Marc Jacobs. I love Marc Jacobs. It smells nice, but I'm gonna declutter it. I haven't used it, and it was a waste of money for sure. So gross. So yeah, definitely getting rid of this guy. Okay, so for my beautiful Canadian friends, this is by Co Beauty, and this is the Glow Getters Illuminating Drops in the shade Champion. I think I always call it Champion. It's Champion. It's so funny. This is such a nice highlighter. Like, glowy, dewy drops, and I have to shake it a little bit more, but it's very, very like disco ball type of highlighter. I don't know, I'm gonna keep it because sometimes I want to do like a full face of Co-Beauty, and that this is the only highlighter I have, and I really love it. It just blends so nicely into the skin. It's so, so beautiful. And I'm speaking of another one that looks like this, so I'm keeping this one for sure. I love this brand. Something that looks similar to that is the iconic London Illuminator. I got this in a BoxyCharm, so they sent me the shade Original. And let's see the difference. So it's very similar to the Co-Beauty one, which I think that's what they were trying to mimic. Yeah, so this is more of a champagne shade, you can see, compared to the Co-Beauty one. But it's exactly, it feels like it's the same formula. I really, really love both of those. Oh, so pretty. Look at that hand. So I'm keeping it for sure. Moving forward, this again I got in a BoxyCharm, Eloise Get Gleaming. So this is a product, this is in the shade Champagne. This is a product that you can use on your cheek or all over your body as well. Oh, it's really pretty. So I think it's a nice product to use even on your high points of your face, or I would use this under foundation. I would apply this kind of like a primer. I wonder if I should put this Body Glow Illuminator. Yeah. So maybe, don't know if I want to put this under primers or not, but look at that glow to the hand, and then I can use this underneath foundation. I might move this in my primer section so that I can use it more often, just like the Charlotte Tilbury. You can use it underneath foundation, or you can use it on your high point. So I'm gonna keep it, and it's cute packaging. Look at that. It feels very lightweight too. Now here's a very strange one again that I bought. This is by KVD. And this is the Metal Crush highlighter. Like, I don't understand this one. This is like so white and glittery. It comes with this sponge applicator, and it's kind of like all over the place. I don't know. It looks very nice actually, but I see glitters. I see glitter particles in them. I don't know if the camera picks it, but that's the only reason I'm not a big fan of it. And yeah, I don't like it. So I can see even when I wipe it, you can see my hand has like sparkles. So I'm definitely going to get rid of this one. Okay, so here's a really beautiful one. Wow, that one left a lot of sparkles on my hand. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow Highlighter, Face Highlighter. And this is in the shade Perla. And this is beautiful. A little bit goes a long way. I love this type of tubing and applicator. I think that it's, oops, I should have shaken it a bit. Let's try again here. Yes, much better. This is so pretty. Let's remove that one. So you have to shake it a little bit because I haven't used it in a while, but this is perfect pearl shade on the cheeks. It is beautiful. It blends in so easily without picking up your foundation or leaving any streaks on your cheeks. I love this one. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, it's a great product to own. Very easy to travel with, and it's not in a bottle. It's not heavy. Love the squeezy tube. A little bit goes a long way, so definitely keeping this one. Okay. This one, this is by Nude Sticks, and this is the Magnetic Nude Glimmers in the shade 24K Goddess. I think this was the only shade that they had available. Love the packaging. It comes with this doe foot applicator. It's a very yellow highlighter. I don't like to use this on my cheeks because it's just quite yellow. However, if you put it on the lips, it gives it that nice foil effect to the lips. So I think I'm still gonna keep it. It looks beautiful. Look, when you blend it, it's just so pretty. So maybe for that golden latte type of look, this would look really pretty. And I love Nude Sticks, so this is the only highlighter I have by Nude Sticks. So I'm gonna keep it for now and see how much I will use it. Here's another beautiful one by Jekka Black. This is the Glow Drops, and in the shade Rose Pearl. And I think this is really pretty. This is made in the UK. So this is a really nice highlighter. Again, very easy to travel with. And it's one of those that you can just use underneath your foundation, or like prime your face with it, or use it on the high points. Packaging, it's nice, but it's one of those that you have to put the lid on or else it's gonna come out. This is more of a highlighting primer. Maybe I should use it with my primers, but maybe I'll put it in that direction than highlighters. You can see that it has more of a thicker consistency than a regular highlighter. So it's good to mix it in with your foundation to get that nice glow. So I think I'm gonna move it there, so I'm keeping it. And here is one by Trestique. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and this is the mini highlighter stick made in Italy. It's really pretty, and I think it's very convenient to have. Look how gorgeous that looks. It's just, I was gonna declutter it, but I used it and I really love it. I love that it's in like a crayon thing. I think this is probably one of those best highlighters you can travel with because it's so tiny and so easy to carry and put it in your purse. But look at that. It's so pretty and it blends so nicely. It reminds me of the Lila B highlighter I just showed you, and I'm gonna keep it. I was actually gonna declutter this one, but I'm gonna keep it. And these are kind of all keepers that I have here. This is the Melt Cosmetics one, gorgeous highlighter, and this is in the shade Stargazer. So I hate the packaging, like I don't like it at all, but the product is just so beautiful. When you put this to the cheeks, it looks so pretty. It doesn't look as dark and as golden, but on the cheeks it transfers like it's like a beautiful glow coming from within. A very interesting formula. It's a liquid highlighter, so make sure you use it as a highlighter, not as a primer. And yeah, I'm keeping this one. And here is my Merit highlighter, gorgeous highlighter. This is in the shade Kava. I don't like the packaging because it breaks, and I'm very gentle with my makeup, so it kind of cracks. The packaging is a little bit more on the cheaper side, but the product is just beautiful. I love the shade. I love the formula, the very natural look that it gives to the skin. It's just such a great shade. I love it. So packaging is not so good, but the formula is amazing. So definitely keeping this guy. Okay, so by Rare Beauty, I have 3 highlighters. And these 2 new ones came in like a package with 2 new blushes. So I have this beautiful highlighter in Mesmerize, this big one. And then these are minis, which is Transcend and Magnetize. So let me swatch them. So we have Mesmerize right here. And then we have Transcend right here, which is this one. And then we have Magnetize, which is this more golden one. So I'm keeping all my Rare Beauty highlighters. I love the highlighters she has. I love her blushes and everything. So this I'm keeping for sure. And then I saved my beautiful Natasha Denona I Need a Glow. I Need a Nude Glow. This is a great product. At first, I wasn't a big fan because it feels kind of chalky. You kind of have to warm it up with your finger. But when you transfer it to the face, it's just so beautiful. It's very lightweight, so you have to kind of build it up if you want more of an intense highlighter. So you want to build this one up. But this is a beautiful palette, like highlighting palette, and I love it. So definitely keeping this one as well. I have 9 highlighters right here, and this 9 highlighters is what I'm decluttering, and this is what I'm keeping. I know it's a lot. Let me zoom you guys out a bit. So yeah, I'm keeping these 2 boxes and I'm decluttering this 1 box, but I think decluttering 9 highlighters is still better, and we'll see how much I use out of everything I keep, and then if not, next time I'm gonna have to declutter more. Okay, that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this declutter, and And don't forget to show up for my next declutter, and that's gonna be my powders. See you then. Bye.